Hello, guys. What's up? Welcome to another episode of the Cup Talk Show. Now, just before we proceed, make sure that you catch up with our previous content. Just remember to go on our YouTube, Youth Connect TV Uganda, and Instagram, Facebook, Connect TV Uganda. Yeah. And then today, we're going to be talking about a topic that made rounds on social media. Yeah. There is a vlogger by the names of Kahuma, came out some time back, and he gave his view on this issue. And then the social media just took him by storm, you understand? So that topic that we're going to have today is about, do you think a university degree, is that a big determinant in somebody's career path? Like, for someone to be successful in their career, do they still really need a university degree? Is it really a big issue right now? Yeah. And today I'm joined by Patricia. Say hello to the guys.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Welcome.
And then Shan, as always. Say hello to the guys.
Hello everyone.
All right. Now, I just want to first hear it from Patricia. Don't forget, in case you need to have your view or take on this, remember to go on our YouTube in the comment section, give us a view. And Facebook, same thing with the guys on Twitter. Just go there, give us your take on this, yeah? So, Patricia, do you think a university degree is still a big determinant for somebody's success in their career at the moment?
Thank you, Marvin. I wouldn't say it's a big determinant, but I think it's vital. Yeah. Because of so many reasons. To start with, we network. Yeah, you network when you go to campus. It doesn't necessarily mean we are there for it's an obvious thing that because I've gone to campus I'm going to be a lawyer or what. Yeah. Networking, we meet people, we make friends, we meet people who are going to connect us to so many places, so many things. Also, for now, I may not be able to get a job, but an opportunity can come when that was summer. And these days, so many people have gone to school. So for you, when a chance comes and if you don't have the papers, they'll pick on somebody else. So let us not just think of, let us have a bigger picture on this. So many opportunities coming. We've seen people who are contesting for being MPs, never took up bus or other qualifications, they didn't go to school. Yeah. So let us not look at it in a way that you will not get a job or what. An opportunity can come, because we cannot say I've learned so I'll never get a job, I'm going to work in the market because I don't have connections. Even at 50 years an opportunity can come.
True.
So it's really important. Yeah. Also, it's your personal growth, self-esteem, communication skills, so many things we learn. Also, you may not work in office, but we've seen people doing businesses. A person who has gone to school does a business differently from people who did not go to school. I remember my dad was telling me sometime he has a friend, Musubuzi, but innocent and engineer, but he has not made so much progress because he doesn't know how to handle things. So many things Baby Twig is a writing, cash in, cash out. But if you didn't go to school either, you'll just be doing your manuanga. You may not necessarily sit in an office, but whatever journey you've picked, you're guided, you have information to guide you through.
True.
So when you start a business, we need to write, cash in, cash out. Yeah. You know how to manage even exposure. At campus, we've seen people who do businesses. We learn from them. We see these people with online businesses, that chicks, you pick ideas on how they do their thing. So you also say, maybe when I leave campus and I don't have over someone to employ me, you have a clue on where to start. Because let us talk about you didn't go to school, maybe you stopped in Form 4. And most likely the people you'll be associating with are people probably who stopped in P7 or P6. What do they know?
Sure.
You're all going to get your GNATs, muzitunde fwa. Meanwhile, these days people are very creative. Yeah. Abantu bateka on your science these days, moving into packaging, what, all those things. You get exposure. Even if you don't get a job, but you know, even if I'm starting to sell G-nuts, I'm going to have a very good branding, social media now. Because now if you've gone to school, you're exposed to things like social media. These days, people don't even have shops, but you know how to run social media. Social media ads. Me, I've been teaching so many people how to run ads. Tebadimanye na kumanya how to pay for ads on social media. Bamanyi chimu, pangise duke na bugabo, get your clothes, put them there. They don't know until you can even take a pic a certain way, market it on social media. So this is the exposure I'm talking about. So for me, I think it's vital.
All right. Thank you, Patricia. That is it from Patricia. Now, let's turn our attention to Shan. Yeah. Now, before we actually got onto the cameras, Shan already had totally controversial opinion on this. Yeah. So, Shan, if you don't mind, you can maybe share your view on this topic with the viewers.
Okay, thank you so much. Once again, I'm Shan, and I'm not going to be like Patricia. Like, me, I don't agree. Like, it is not a big... No, I'm being serious. It is not a big thing. It is not a big deal.
True.
Because, trust me, there are very many people... Okay, I'm not saying this because I didn't go to school. I graduated, I personally, but there are very many people that we live with, that we studied with, and then they didn't join campus. And these people were hustling down there in town. Okay, they hustled out when we were at campus reading. These guys have shops in town. They're selling shoes. And for you here, you want to join them because you haven't gotten a job or something. And you have the papers. I'm going to be like Patricia, who says an opportunity can come even at 50 years. You have goals as a person, and you be like, by this age, I want to have this. What if the opportunity comes in your 50 years? You're going to die when you're 55
MPs,
years.
What age do MPs become MPs?
Okay.
Even at 70, they're in the parliament.
Okay.
Will you turn it down? Will you turn down an opportunity of 50 million because you have goals at 40 years? Will you? Obviously not.
Okay, me, I'm not going to agree with her. However, she's going to explain herself. Me as like basically like boys, it's always good to do something that is my auntie always tells me to do something that is yeah, like maybe like plumbing or something, because an opportunity can, like she always tells us, even her children, you could learn something that you're going to do, like maybe her children went to study from those countries. Like you can learn maybe manicure and pedicure. You're going to be making your small money while you're studying. Like, but this money is going to help you.
They went to university.
But it is always good to know something that is practical. Can I say practical? Something that...
But universities teach that.
Not all universities. You have to be specific on where you want to go. You either go to a technical school or go to any of the universities around. So me, I don't agree with that. I do not. Like, it is not. Okay, to a greater extent, to some extent it is, because chances come, and then maybe somewhere, somehow, because even if you have connections, people are going to tell you, you first have to know where the opportunity is, and then you tell them, or you write them as referees. And who tells you they're going to maybe consider your later when you apply? So these guys that, no, I'm telling you, I might have people who can help me get jobs, but they are going to tell you they're not going to help you look for the jobs. But when you see there is a job, there's an opportunity, you let them know. And these are people that you have to be calling all the time. You get tired. So it's always good to set up something. Like, imagine if they had given you that money that you wasted at campus. If you are creative,
but still, if you don't
if
have
you are
the
creative,
brains, you waste it because you don't know even how to handle it.
You could be creative, not because of anything or something. Like me as me.
Are you creative?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Let me tell you, if you have goals in life, when you get the money like this, like you know what you want as a person, you can always do something productive out of that money, whether you went to school or not. Like like maybe up to like senior 6, not university. Someone who has studied from
by the
like
way,
up to senior 6,
maybe say up to form 6.
Up to form 6. Someone can do something that someone at the university does, or even better than someone who went to university.
Sure.
It depends on someone's level of understanding.
Okay, Shan, let me first tell you something. Do you know that people with such a mentality like yours, you miss out on a lot of opportunities. You sit back on yourselves with the mentality of there are no jobs, either they will not pick us, what. My roommate, okay, I learned this from my roommate at campus. She always out challenges herself. She doesn't limit herself. Connections, what? When an opportunity comes, she applies. She recently went on a scholarship abroad, but she had no connection. She didn't even have a first class. She just saw a link, applied, she got her master's in Norway. So every time, I don't know, but I feel like it's sort of a myth that there are so many people who have gotten jobs on merit. My best
And that's
friend
what I'm telling
applied
you.
to
Not because
7
of
jobs.
school or
No.
look at someone like Atul Wama who went in parliament, and what was his level of education? But he was there for 5 years.
Okay, but don't say you'll never get a job.
No, I cannot say.
Opportunities are
Yeah,
always
but you
there.
don't have to be 100% sure. But because you went to school, is guaranteed that you have to get a job. No.
But still, don't just not go to school because there are no jobs.
No, me, I went to school because I knew I was going to get a
It's like
job.
we're going to keep on having these feasts, yeah, and I'm getting in between the crossfires, yeah. All right, now, sorry, I had to cut this lady short. Now, if I must give my opinion on this, yeah. Personally, I do believe in the narrative of chase your dream, regardless, yeah, whether you have the degree or not, yeah. However, I would want you to just understand the fact that having a degree just gives you an opportunity to at least accelerate your aspirations even faster, yeah. Because it's one thing to have a goal, yeah, and it's another thing to have the resources that are going to help you make your aspirations, achieving your aspirations easier, yeah. Now, for me, I think we're at a time where we should consider going to college or university as a real investment, yeah. And before you actually take up a course at the university, you should be mindful of some factors, yeah. Let me say, you're planning to take up a course, let me say in computer science, yeah. With computer science, I think the first course unit that they do, chances are that that course unit is going to be irrelevant 5 years from now because the technologies keep on switching, yeah. So if you're going in there, just make sure you consider university as an investment. Take up a course that you know is going to be relevant years after, yeah. Then secondly, the return on investment, yeah. I'm not going to pay for a course that's going to charge me 2.5 per semester, and then the entry level salary is 600,000. You understand? Yeah, that doesn't make economic sense. It doesn't just make financial sense to me. You understand? So you should consider like your return on investment. Like if I'm going to take up a course that's charging me, let me say 2.5 per semester, am I really going to be able to retrieve this money the moment I get onto the job market? I think those are things that you should consider. And then some of the things that we can consider is the industry in which you're intending to engage with after your university, yeah? Your industry, just understand what's needed in that industry. Is what I'm going to do really relevant? I had a friend whose name I won't mention on the show, but he was given, my career reached a point where it merged IT, information systems and technology, yeah? They're like two courses, they merged them. So when he was going to enter, I think currently it's one of the most expensive courses at Makerere University, yeah? Because I think it's in between 3 point something and above, yeah? And then this young man, his interest was more of website development and all that, yeah? So he got a course outline of that program. And he realized these guys are more into what? Theory. And for him, he wanted really real hands-on. He gave them a benefit of doubt. He attended like some lectures for a week. Then this young man just decided to do it, to get out of the program, and then went and pursued something online. He's currently good with graphics. He develops websites. Like, he does all the things, but he learned all this on YouTube. YouTube is like maybe some other university that you underrate, but
No.
when you utilize it well, it can give you more than probably these other theory things that we get in the universities can deliver to you. Yeah, there are a lot of online resources out there. So this young man is doing all this without having that degree in information systems and technology. Then secondly, if you're going to take up a course, I think you should consider the hiring process or the hiring manager or the HR. Yeah, if you know that in my field, the hiring process is going to be the minimum requirement is going to be a degree in that particular field, then don't think twice. Just don't think twice, because before you pursue that career or whatever you're going to think about, you're going to need what? That degree. Nobody's going to have you labeled surgeon or Dr. So-and-so without that degree. Yeah? So you need to pursue it and then get it. But currently we still have some should I call them careers that weren't really making sense back then. Like nowadays, being a vlogger pays bills. YouTubers pay bills. Yeah. So there are a lot of things that you can still learn outside there, but consider the hiring process of the field that you want to get into. And then the last point for me, it will be in your own mind or in your own state, what do you call success to you? What is success to you? Yeah. So if being successful or your gratification is going to be in holding a degree, yeah, and that's going to be your determinant for success in your career, please go ahead if that's going to give you gratification. But if gratification is going to come from factors like maybe delivering, like executing your aspirations, or let me say IT and stuff, yeah, and you feel like you can do the things without necessarily pursuing a degree, then go ahead. I think it should be a question that we should ask ourselves, and not something that the society should, just contemplate about and then just impose all their opinions on you as an individual. So just weigh out those the pros and cons of maybe having of not having a degree in your particular field, and then you find whether you really need it or not. Yeah. All right. Just because we are really time bad, yeah, would really want to continue with this, but don't forget to go on our YouTube in the comment section, and then we can continue with this discussion later on. And maybe just one word last remark from these two ladies. Yeah, starting with Patricia. Just one last thing to our viewers.
So guys, in conclusion, I would still tell you, let not the means of a degree popular really stop you from, even the sky will not be the limit for you. Take on opportunities, apply for jobs as much as you can, apply for scholarships. Don't be held back by these means. Yeah. So I think it's vital.
All right, thank you, Patricia. So Shan, your parting remarks.
Okay, in conclusion, I would also say, like, if you have an opportunity to go to school, you should go to school. But if you have two sides, I would advise you to go for the other side, making money, because after all, these guys who are in school are also going to come and look for the same money you're going for right now. So that is it from me.
All right, thank you, Shan. Yeah, no, for me, I didn't want, the good thing is none of these guys, especially Shan, yeah, none of them brought up this boring jazz of Mark Zuckerberg made this, Elon Musk doesn't have those guys, Richard Branson, all those guys, Steve Jobs, all those guys actually don't have what? Degrees. But chances are, you are not Steve Jobs, you're not Elon Musk, you're not Mark Zuckerberg, yeah? So the thing is just, the one thing those guys have in common is they're in a field that is of IT, technology, and the things just change. Like, it's a dynamic field over time. What you know today might not be relevant tomorrow, and some new invention is coming up. Yeah. So, for me, I would conclude by telling you, education can be got from, various experiences.
Yes.
Yeah, you can have skill sets, and other things. However, a bachelor's degree isn't really something paramount to determine your success. Yeah, but it just makes it all easier for you. All right, thank you so much, guys. Until next time, don't forget, subscribe, hit the notification button. Yeah, the channel is Connect TV UG. Until next time, ciao.